What's up, everybody? I just wanted to do a video about TraderJoe, which is one of the main dexes on Avalanche. I'd had someone kind of ask me about this. So I've in the past with looking up TraderJoe, I've seen some fake websites. So just a quick tip, if you're ever looking for these websites, there's a couple ways to go about it. You can go to exchanges, Dex, and then look for which one you're looking for. TraderJoe's number 14. You can click on it from there, or you can come in here to the search, type in TraderJoe, and not under the cryptos, but under the exchanges. Type in or click TraderJoe there. It'll come here. It'll tell you a lot of information about the different about it, statistics, trust score, some pretty interesting stuff if you want to look at it. But it also, the about TraderJoe, it kind of tells you a little bit about it. Some of the information's not there, but the main thing is it's got the website. So, you can pretty much trust if CoinGecko's got it on here, it's going to be the right website. So, anyway, so you click on TraderJoe, and you can do that for any exchange you're looking for, or most of the dexes at least, or maybe some new ones that doesn't have that, but for a majority of them are there. Then once you come here, it's just TraderJoe. Again, it's on the Avalanche network. They have trade, pools, farms, stake. It's kind of hard to see. This is their token. You can add their Joe coin to the wallet. They have a launch pad and then a lending protocol as well. Anyway, so basically what I was going to do is just talk a little bit about this, and I was actually going to go through putting a little bit of money into a farm. I have about $100 I was going to throw in here, so I just wanted to do that live for y'all and let y'all see what it is. But so here's the swap. You can swap AVAX or a whole list of coins here for any other coin. So of course you have to have a wallet to connect to it. Most people use MetaMask. You'd have your wallet, you would connect it to the site. It would ask you, are you sure you want to connect? Yes. You give it permissions to see your wallet and ask to do transactions and stuff. And you click yes. So once you do that, your wallet will be connected. And then you'll be able to interact with the website. So, you'll see the different coins here. Pool. These are a lot of the pools. It shows you how much liquidity is in the pool. This is the SAVAX and AVAX, or AVAX USDC stablecoin, $116 million in that pool. The 24-hour volume is $12 million. There was $30,000 in fees, and the APR off the fees, if you had some money in this pool, would be 9.4%. So you're making 9.4% off of the fees that get traded every day. You can kind of look down at the list of the different APRs. I know these numbers aren't big when you look at different farming and stuff like that. People have probably seen some big numbers, but a lot of people in DeFi, when they're going to put money somewhere, they want most of their money coming from the swap fees and not the farming token. The reason being is because if for some reason that token has a lot of selling pressure, when a lot of rewards start getting paid out, that token could go down in value. But if you're getting the APR from the swap fees, then that's going to be almost that's going to be a more solid APR compared to the farming. I personally think if you got a good DEX, the farming token should hang in there or even go up as more TVL and market cap comes into the project. I'm not too much worried about that. But I look at kind of the overall rewards, but a lot of protocols will actually show you the two, like what the difference is between the APR for fees, the APR for farming and stuff like that. So basically to get into a pool, you would put 50% AVAX and 50% USDC into this pool. Once you do that, it's going to give you LP tokens. You can come into farm and you'd want to find that same pool. Wherever it was, AVAX, USDC, whatever it was, you'd find that same pool, and then you'd deposit that into that pool. So anyway, these are the farms, bunch of different coins here. AVAX UST, you get 8% from the pool, from the swap fees. 24% in farming bonus in Joe token. So you see, so there's some pretty high APRs. A lot of those are on new projects though. So you'd have to look up this Nuo and VSO and DEG or whatever. You'd have to look all these up. This is the ape coin for Bored Ape Yacht Club that bought CryptoPunks and getting 40% on that. Only 4% in swap fees, but still not a bad APR. But some of these tokens you got to be real careful with. You don't know what this is, if it's going to survive. If you put $1,000 in there and 500 of this coin, and this coin tanks in price, you're not going to be left with much liquidity. You're going to lose a good bit of that money that you had in there. So you have a bunch of different ones here, and there's pages and pages of them. You'd have to really go through and look and see, which one you like, which one do you want to get into. So you can click on top farms. It'll show you the hottest farms at the time. So let's click on AVAX UST. So this is liquidity, the pool, the Joe APR. Sometimes they'll give a bonus APR. That bonus APR is usually in a different token. I don't see where this one says, but sometimes it's they're just giving a bonus extra in like Joe or something to do it. No, there's the bonus. Sorry, the bonus is in UST. Sorry, so you would actually get 12% UST, 12% Joe, and 8% for the pool APR. So about 33%, something like that is what you get off that one. So it's nice that they pay you out in UST. I think I want to say at some point I saw a farm on here that may have paid you out in Luna. Maybe that was another DEX I was looking at. So, so here's AVAX and Joe, which that Joe token is for the, is for TraderJoe. A lot of people don't like putting their money in the native token because of that selling pressure I mentioned. I kind of feel like, in a way, at times, depending on the DEX and how good it is, I feel like that's actually in an investment, because I feel like DeFi is kind of the future of banking. And imagine if one of these large banks, I don't want to call any names, but one of these large banking institutions had their own money, or crypto, whatever it might be, and buying it gave you kind of a share or a stock or whatever in that company. And then over the course of the next 5 or 10 years, when it goes from I don't know what it said back here, but it actually says whatever the market cap is, but on that token. But as more money comes in, more people are putting into here, and more people are staking Joe, because you can come in here and actually stake your Joe. They've switched it up a little bit. So yeah, they've changed some. This is a newer version of it, and I hadn't looked at it in a minute, but you basically can stake your Joe, and get paid out in, I guess it's SJoe. I guess they've got multiple. Oh yeah, they do. So I guess you can choose if you want to get SJoe, RJoe, VEJoe, or XJoe. This is for withdrawal only. This is to help boost your farm rewards. Sometimes they give you a bonus APR if you're staking a coin. You can earn USDC for this one, and this one you would participate in launch events. So if you wanted to get into their launch pad for new tokens and be able to buy, you could get paid out in RJoe. So some pretty cool stuff they've done, actually. Like I said, I hadn't really looked at that in the staking part of it. I've been managing my farm, but I hadn't been looking at the staking, and that's some pretty neat stuff they're doing. I like that. So anyway, sorry, I got off track there. But basically, you get you put 2 coins in, you get paid in an APR. As they pay you out in Joe, you can come take that Joe and put it in here into one of these to stake it, or you can take that Joe, sell half of it for the other coin, put it together, and recompound back into the farm. So that's up to you. They say compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. So it's definitely, it's good to take profits at times and stuff like that, but finding a way to take your profits and put it into something that's going to make you more money is you know, definitely not a bad strategy. Oh, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only, you know, all that stuff. You're responsible for your own actions. You click your own buttons. So all that good stuff. But yeah, so anyway, so I've got some AVAX here. I'm going to swap, let's see, 0.55 for Joe. So basically, I'm leaving myself a little bit of gas there, but I'm doing 0.55 of AVAX. I'll get 34 Joe. This will give me, you know, this is around about $100 or somewhere in there, whatever. So. Anyway, so around about $100, so it'll be about 50 of AVAX and about 50 or so of Joe. So, and that's what I'm going to put into the farm. But for now, I'm just doing the swap. So. Ooh, okay, never mind. Said gas prices were high, but they really weren't that bad. So, and of course, you'll see the pending transaction up here. And the way that I got my AVAX to MetaMask, I'm a big fan of KuCoin. They have a lot of different coins, a lot of different layer ones. So they have a lot of different layer ones, and you can send Harmony One, Phantom, AVAX, BNB, of course, Ethereum. You've got Moonbeam, Moon River. You've got all kind of coins and stuff. So if you want to do any farming or buying on any network, NFTs on any network or anything like that, you can set up that network in MetaMask. Use KuCoin to send it over there. So that's how I got this AVAX over here. Is I sent it from KuCoin to my wallet. So, all right. So the swap is done. I've got my Joe. Got a little bit of my AVAX left there, whatever. So you'll go into pool. I'm going to search for Joe because I'm doing a Joe AVAX pool. All right, so I'm going to put the max amount of Joe, which is going to match it with this, which you see is still less for a little bit of gas fees there, which that's a good bit more in gas fees than I really need. But so got it there. You hit supply, and I've done this before, so it's not telling me. But normally, what it would be is a it would say approve first. You'd have to approve that smart contract to be able to interact with it. Once you approve that smart contract, then it will let you do the supply. Same with farms and things like that. Almost anytime you interact with the smart contract, it's going to ask you to approve that in your wallet first to allow you to do that. Okay, so my pool share is 0.00017. I've got 3.74964 LP tokens. That's my Joe, and my it's wrapped AVAX is what it actually puts in there. You'll see that it approved my transaction. So now I have my LP tokens. The 3.74 is the LP tokens. I would come to farm. I would look up Joe, find my Joe AVAX. And you'll come over here where it says stake. Here's my 3.74. Hit max, stake, approve in the wallet. And you'll see my staked balance went up about $100. So it's basically what it is. In this pool, I'm getting 6.8% with a 19% extra in Joe. So yeah, and that's basically, and you'll notice I had some pending rewards here. As soon as I collected that, it actually got those rewards. I mean, as soon as I added that in, it got those rewards too. So that's basically it. Farm. Go check the position. It's gonna restart it or whatever and check it again. So Yep, everything's going there. Okay, so it's all there, and that's my share of the pool or whatever. Like I said, I'll be, taking some profits every now and then, recompounding it back in, and just trying to build that position. If AVAX goes up in price, and if that happens, more than likely Joe will kind of go with it as the ecosystem starts to build and grow, and people use this. More money comes in, the market cap goes up. So, if let's say a year or two from now, these 5x themselves, then this will be more like $4,000. I'll be getting paid out these APRs in Joe, which will be 5x of the price it is now, and so that will be, a decent little APR coming off that money. So, a lot of people say that yield farming is really risky and stuff, and that's true depending on what you're doing and what dexes you're on and what coins you're dealing with and stuff. But if you find a farm that has, like a USDC stable coin in Phantom or AVAX or something like that, I mean, we're pretty sure, we don't know, but we're pretty sure like some of those layer ones that are out now, like AVAX and Phantom and stuff, those are probably going to stick around a while. Those are going to get more games, more DeFi, more NFTs, more smart contracts, more other projects that are building on them, metaverses and everything else that are getting built on them. All that's going to build those ecosystems over time. Price should go up. So, you're basically getting a really good interest rate on some coins that you would imagine should go up over time. So you have the ability to not only be, own some of the coins and it go up in price as well while they're in the farm, but then you're getting a really nice APR off of it as well. And I really like AVAX and Joe and everything, but this is definitely not my favorite network and definitely not my favorite AMM DEX, whatever you want to call it. I'm a huge Phantom fan, and I really love Beethoven X and Liquid Driver and Spooky Swap, and I could go on and on and on about that network and some of the things they're doing in their DeFi space over there. So, and there's much higher APRs to be had with some really, really good projects here, on this and in Phantom. But yeah, I mean, this is just a way to take a coin that you're holding anyway, put it with a stable coin or put it with this token or another token. If you find a project you like, if you go research DEG and you realize, hey, that's an amazing project that has a lot of chance to grow, you can get 260% on it right now. So anyway, it's just this is yield farming. This is how you can make your money money for you. It's passive income. Basically, you put the money there and you go in every day, 2 week, month, whatever you want to do, and you pull your profits and either recompound or sell it and put it back in your bank account or stake it or whatever you want to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention they do have a Zap function. I could have used that, but so if I wanted to, let's say that the Joe that I got before, if I wanted to put it into the Joe AVAX farm, I could just come in and hit max and hit Zap. It would automatically make the LP for me without me having to do that initial swap between the two. See, it says approve. You have to approve the smart contract, but you can just take one coin and make it into the LP already. It automatically splits it, puts it into the pool. You've got your LP tokens. You can come to the farm and put it in there. So, that's I like the Zap functions that a lot of these have had now. So just it just saves you one step and it saves you that gas fee of having to do the swap. So it takes two steps and makes it one. So anyway, all right, everybody. I hope this video is helpful. As always, much love, everyone.